Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 and we're here in the historical immersion project with Queen Anna of Hayk. And you know, the question that is on everybody's mind, I assume, is who is Anna? Who is this queen that just rose to power after her father passed away way too early, if you ask me? Well, you know, it's a difficult question to answer because she is many things, but I think primarily we need to look at what she is not. She is not the intended heir of her father, Symeon. She is not the educated and well-versed religious person that he wanted to rule the country after his, well, very early death. That, of course, all of that was Prince Vahan. He's strongly religious, you know, ambitious, might be craven, but he is stubborn, and resembles his father in more ways than just one. Whereas Queen Anna, of course, you know, she's tall, absent-minded, uncouth, trained fighter, shrewd, ambitious, patient, and what she shares the most with her father is clearly the lunacy. She has been inspired by what is essentially, you know, a curse of the blood of the Lightbringer, which is lunacy and just being crazy in general. And I think that she has her own vision, both for herself and for the country. She will not stray from Messalianism. I don't think that would be adequate. Not with the power structure currently in place at court and in the churches. But she will demand obedience, and I think she will demand it fairly soon. Matriarch Takuhi of Hayk, that's the country of Hayk, is of course a key player in this entire situation, which is why I'm going to send her a small gift, just to make sure that we are on the same side. And then I will also decide to choose a patron saint. Choose a patron saint to watch over you and who will direct you, You and to who you will direct your prayers. Right. There you go, I misread that terribly. I am thinking that we're going to go with Saint Adelphius. You know, it brings you down in martial, but brings you up in intrigue. And I think that is kind of the person she is, you know, she's always looking out. A bit paranoid, if you will. But she's looking out for her own good, and she's looking out to win, where, you know, others would, for example, normally lose. So let's go with Saint Adelphius. She is now praying to him, and her focus, I'm not certain, I'll be honest with you. I feel like her focus should be intrigue. Queen Anna seeks to become a better schemer, spending most of her time engrossed in court intrigue. This focus unlocks the spy on and free from captivity options versus suitable targets. I think it is adequate just because she is somebody, she's definitely not war-oriented. I don't think she is too, you know, like prone on being focused on the family or drinking. She's not very religious. She's not, you know, mind you, she's not cynical or anything, but she's definitely not as determined as her father was, or even her brother still is. I don't think that she would focus all that much on scholarship, you know, she has busier things now that she is a queen. And ruling, I mean, being a good ruler. Actually, you know what? Let's switch to business. No, okay, sorry, let's switch to rulership, but I will interpret this in her own way. Governing well for a mad person is something else. I don't think it means the same thing as it means for, you know, a normal person. And then on top of that, why don't we 500 prestige. I mean, getting that is very, very easy. Let's become distinguished. I think she always wants to be in the spotlight. She doesn't have a drive, an aim, you know, she doesn't want to serve any god as her main purpose, but she does want to become a woman of power. A woman that is to be respected and to be feared if necessary and where necessary. And look at the Chelbier dynasty here. I find it so lovely that it's the Chelbiers that have risen up. Man, I remember those from the Falls Mahdi series. That was a good series. I enjoyed that one quite thoroughly. Now, of course, we do need a child, and we do need to be crowned, but for the time being, I think we are in a good spot. Actually, what I will do, I will search for some people to hand out some land to them. Some good governors, if we can. Some young governors, if we can. I think Artsakh needs to, or is, you know, perfectly viable to be handed out. The Marshal was in this province. Where's she? She's right here. I'm not going to give that away. Definitely not. But the Marshal, we can exchange. There you go. That's fair. Who shall we pick? Maybe Manuel. He's already 40, but he's a smart dude, you know. He knows how kids work and all that. I'm going to give him Bark. The borderland with the Seljuks needs to go. I don't want to, you know, administrate that personally. But that's okay. What we could, of course, also do is create some duchies now that we have given away most of those titles. But one way or another, let's just carry on here. Mayor Ishkan of Nakhichevan claims that he would be a better chancellor. Well, is that right? How would I exchange him? Let's give you a chance. Oh! Hello, character is the subject of Greek plays. This is a formal declaration of war. Armies shall meet on the battlefield. 30 troops. Oh, the Seljuks also face a rebellion, huh? Just what is the army of Lucifer thinking here? So they are pushing the claim of my brother, Prince Vahan of Hayk. A man that could not bear any or not create any children because he is now a knight out to Lucifer. Interesting dynamic. You know, I mean, this is obviously a bit, you know, wacky, you could say, but I think this is interesting. Queen Anna will be looking at a full subjugation of this order as things are currently going, because this is clearly a betrayal. A betrayal of the one single kingdom that is Messalianist. The one single kingdom that they have been given land in, and they have betrayed us. The war's over. Grandmaster Kachik the Wise lost, and our brother is now in our prison. And even here, by the way, I tested this, so somebody wrote, hey, it's probably just because you didn't do matrilineal. No. You can't marry. I know we're already married, but, you know, for example, if I just go here, get a quick debutante. Excellent, that's okay. Bring me back to my brother. If you take a look at this, he can't marry. He is just assumed to be a member of the order, so that's why I'm role-playing as him actually being a member of the order. But he can't marry. I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. How do you wish to proceed? Do I need to do anything there? I don't think I do. Royal coronation, let's have that in a second. What I want to talk about first is, so the army of Lucifer rebelled against us. I wish weaker than I am. Are you kidding me? You have 0 troops. You just lost the war. You were annihilated, my friend. Were annihilated. Now you don't even want him back because he doesn't have the claim anymore. Wow. Ahan, they really did you dirty. They really did you dirty. I don't want to execute him. Our relationship isn't the best. In fact, it is quite bad. He hates us. You know, I feel fairly indifferent about him. And he has lost his claim already. Well, why don't we help him out a bit? It's good in favor. It is in favor of the religion as well. Be castrated, you know. The prisoner has been castrated and released. His screams could be heard in all the way to your chambers. Indeed, I don't think this had an impact there. Yeah, it needs to be self-castrations, but you know what? I just did you a favor. Made it easier for you to leave this terrible, terrible prison that we call the material plane. Alright, well, we just won the rebellion. We punished our brother. We made it so that he will never be a rival again. And that's about it. Let's get crowned. Oh, we can't do that? Oh, my piety is negative. Well, the Tondrakian heresy has reared its ugly head in the county of Bruzhnik. Are we converting? Yes, we're trying to convert. Matriarch Takui, please. This will steer up the peasants a bit. A new saint! The death of Symeon has left Hayk in disarray. Some worried voices are calling for his canonization to strengthen the faith of the High People, which so far have not been very willing to embrace Messalianism. Others say it would be a mistake, as enshrining this cruelty would be madness. She had no love for her father. She, in fact, plotted to kill him as well. You know, he wasn't alone, she was part of that plot. If it helps the people, we could still declare him a saint, even though we and the people know that he was not a saint, in the hopes that it turns some of the people living here to the right faith, or I can show them madness. Now I, coded in both of these decisions that we would have here, because I myself was kind of, torn apart when I thought about this storyline. I wasn't sure what way Queen Anna would pick, but I'll be honest with you, especially after the rebellion of her brother, I'll show you madness. You know, this kind of, you gotta think about it from her perspective. Her father just died, her brother was involved in a murder plot against her father, and now she rose up to power. None of the people love her, none of the rulers love her, but she will get her backing. This way. A living saint. Hear ye, hear ye. It shall be known that by royal decree our beloved and pious Queen Anna accepts the proposal of the Council of Priests under the leadership of Matriarch Takui, and shall henceforth be known and solely addressed as Saint Anna. These lands are now sacred, for they bore an outstandingly perfect soul, such as our just and wise Saint Anna. Hayk shall rejoice, for the future is bright and promising. Those who pledge their allegiance to Her Holiness Saint Anna will lack nothing and find salvation, whereas her enemies shall be smitten and forever forfeit their souls to this worldly cage. Lucifer with us. I will leave my mark on this world. She's now a saint, a living saint, a thing that should not be the case, a thing that can't be reality, and yet it is. This character is revered as a Christian saint, having been officially canonized by the head of their religion. Now, we do not have an actual head, which is why she's not, you know, canonized, but this is the only head that matters, because we are the only Messalian realm here. And we shall now be addressed as Saint Anna of Hayk. So in the comments, don't you dare writing Queen. The Queen is no more Saint and Queen in one, but Queen in name. Why is our... Jesus, our levy is terrible. I don't even know... Don't quite know why. I mean, let's get crowned here, you know? We don't want to have any issues with our vassals being disloyal. Mayor Malchus of Armenia claims that he would be a better steward. Absolutely not. Why don't I give you a chance? Don't really have strong feelings about that either way, do you? Alright, let's close the employment decisions here. Could try to expel some daemons. Let's take a look at the Seljuks. What is going on here? Defending against Bakhtiar of Seljuklar revolt in war against the tyranny of Shah Turil Bey. Interesting. He has more troops. Just by a tiny margin, but he does have more troops, and the Georgians are still walking around with 8k. Where are they getting these from? I promised Mayor Ishkan of Nakhichevan that he had a chance to become Chancellor of the Kingdom of Hayk. Absolutely not. Do not bring this before me at any point at all anymore. Alright, well, here's the big deal. I don't think that she's a person that would join the cult of Lucifer. She also can't do it, but I don't think she would do it. Oh! She just passed away, damn, of depression. We really got her by forcing her to declare us a saint, didn't we? We really did. Well, Zami here, you better do a better job at proselytizing. How about that? Oh, one of the provinces already flipped, but not thanks to me. Thanks to Nexaras Sevak of Tajir. That is really, really good. Would have one more province there, by the way. I promised Mayor Malchus of Ani that he had a chance to become steward. Absolutely not. I was just lying to you. Do not have enough piety. Oh, and our brother is now the leader. My god. Ooh, our brother is now the leader, huh? He no longer has a claimant. He's Paji? Oh, he turned Paji because the clan is Paji, I assume. So, like, all the rulers here, all the leaders. No, he's high. When did he abandon his cultural roots? Jesus, this is screwed up. But look at him leading this. And he would still be recruitable, interestingly enough. Oh, you converted somebody. Very nice. He still hates me, to be fair. But, you know, it's a step forward. It really is. After all this time. Now, we're waiting to be at 25 piety so that I can actually go ahead and get crowned. My mother died drinking herself to death. And my husband, I'm surely with child, my husband will be pleased. Pregnancies come with considerable risks. Now that I'm with child, I ought to appoint a regent who can take over if anything should happen to me. I mean, my husband, surely... Why would he... Why are you so interested in that? Oh, does he have a claim? No, he doesn't actually have a claim on that at all. Oh, he totally... No, he doesn't. Utik is over here. Then I don't know why he's doing that, but you know what? I will name this man the regent. That's fine. This is going to be my first child, and I feel completely lost. What if I'm doing something wrong? What if something bad happens? What should I do while I wait for this day of my labor? I need to pray, I need to rest and avoid any hard task, or I need to find something to distract myself from this burden. I think I'm going to go ahead with the, I need to find something to distract myself. As I said, she's not cynical, but she doesn't really follow the rites there. I already rule the kingdom of Hayk, but receiving an official Messalian coronation will legitimize my standing to my vassals. Now is the time to begin planning that is sure to be a lavish ceremony attended by all. Sure. Ah, you want to perform the ceremony. You are just a bishop. Why is it not Patriarch Zamir that does this? I'll accept it. I'm uncertain about my future and I cannot stop worrying about the life of my unborn child. Perhaps I should make a vow to the Holy Virgin Mary and pray to her to ease my tribulations and help me give birth to a strong and healthy child. I must do this. Or, I do not need to concern the Holy Virgin with my troubles. Yeah, that's what I thought. She did turn out cynical after all. Oh my god, dude, they just murdered him. Somebody, I think he found out about some sort of plot. And he got what they wanted to get him there. Embezzle, excuse you. I don't respect that. I don't respect that at all. You're in prison, you son of a gun. I don't want to revoke your title, but I will castrate you. Actually, I can't afford the piety. God damn it. What if I just humiliate him? Monthly prestige, general opinion. Sure, let's humiliate him. You order tar be poured over Mayor Avak, after which he's rolled in feathers. Your guards laugh as they wheel him around the city. Commoners and nobles alike sneer incredulously at Mayor Avak. What a display. Indeed. What a display. And there's a coronation. We've done it. At the festivities, there's one person. It is literally just my brother that I just castrated that attends this. Wow, what a packed ceremony. All throughout the Coronation feast, Azad Gorbaniel of Ambert has done nothing more than make caustic remarks about you when he thinks you're not listening. You're not even certain why he came to the coronation at all, if this is how he feels. Endure it or confront him. This needs to stop. Yeah, let's try to stop him. Did we become rivals? We did. I have been feeling a lot more energetic than usual recently. Unfortunately, while I have had no problem wearing down the ears of everybody at court, I have been unable to focus all this newfound vitality on my duties. Yet, according to most scholars, an expecting mother should simply seclude herself in the dark for most of her pregnancy. But I love talking. You should stop wasting all this time. Absolutely, stop wasting all this time, do some work. For most of the coronation feast, Mayor Jan Shah of Ganzak acted normally, or as normal as one can expect to be, perhaps. And a servant placed the wrong flagon before him, and that set him off, ranting and raving until finally the hall watched in silence as he was escorted away. Jesus. All throughout the coronation feast, Mayor Avak of Arches has done nothing more. Come on, dude, get out of here. Suck it. Are we rivals? No. I would host Saint Anna. Long may she reign. Any thanks, Alice? You heathen. Can I send you a small gift and then convert you? I can't even convert you, actually, because you are not... The coronation feast finally draws to a close, with Saint Anna giving a speech to those gathered that is barely heard over the raucous cheering. Long live the saint, long live the saint. There we go, and we are distinguished among the nobility. Very, very nice. You know, we are, of course, looking towards warfare, even with Queen Anna. You know what, let's hope it's a son. I want a son. We are 10 out of 10 now. Wait, where did I... Am I going crazy? Oh, this dude, my spy master died. I remember this. Oh, no. Right. Whoever did this, I own his land now. So congratulations for letting me have this wonderful piece of land. I appreciate it a great deal. You know, Georgia is surprisingly strong, all things considered. As are we, though, with our monetary income. I think what we have to do at this point is just make some of these titles. You, for example, right? Duchy of Aran. That would give this away because this is still the same person. Oh. Not for long then. Welcome to the prison. Could I revoke his title? No. I could kill him in there, but that isn't really what I'm looking forward to. And he's the heir of both, isn't he? The county of Dwin and the county of Partav. Isenkuri, yeah, that's him. Same person. Well, you shall stay in my dungeon then, dear friend. Alright, we are looking towards, you know, entering a war, as I said. Just don't know against whom yet. Work can be tedious, and when one problem is solved, another one pops up. I tire of having to complete the same tasks over and over again. I can rest in heaven. I mean, what would she do? She's ambitious. She would not try to become slothful, you know? Stressed. That's nasty, but that's okay. And there's a son, Artashir Hayk. Artashir, I don't know about that name. Bahak? Ah, Bahak is the father, right. Grandfather would be Symeon? Nah, we're not that big of a fan of Symeon. You know what, I'm gonna name you Adelphius. In the honor of my patron saint. Have a son, thank you very much. What should our next ambition be? I will never have her as an army leader. No way is she an army leader. Maybe building a war chest so that we can then head to war. Okay, let's build up a war chest and then let us decide on a goal. Oh, there's already a peasant revolt, huh? Well, that's a good start. We can make... Where did my troops go? What is this? Oh, because of the regency. This is such nonsense. So what happened is, because of the regency, the troops disappeared into thin fucking air. Because the regent had terrible stats, didn't he? It must have been my husband or something. What? Tell me. Yeah, he has 0 stat. And now we have to replenish it despite it not needing replenishment. It's just that that idiot was too bad. Adelphia sleeps safely in my arms. He looks so sweet and innocent. The first days after the pregnancy was over, I could not be parted from him, but I'm starting to feel the weight of my responsibilities as saint pulling me away from him. I will always be with you. You know what? I will always be with you. I think she is the first of our house that will actually be a family person. That will actually not just view her children as, you know, a tool, as a means to an end, but something more, as a piece of her. Maybe that, you know, is in opposition to what she actually used to be, or, you know, to what her faith wants her to do, but one way or another. There's no way around this, and I don't even know if we can beat him here, but I'm gonna try regardless. Are you gonna be there? 27th? I'll slow it down just a tiny little bit. Let's just do it right now. Ah, they already fled. Disappointing. But I think we got it here. Right, because the middle flank did it so well, yeah. Build a war chest, it has been done. I think the people just keep dying, and that keeps giving me all this money. We're already at 700. I swear we were at 400 just a second ago. But alright, it was the regency there was insanely unfortunate. Let me just take a look at potential regions. Shorter tool, whatever. If I ever become pregnant again, we can't have this happen. You know, that's nonsense. You know what? I want to have 5 children. Why not? Fighting the Seljuks? What do you think? Maybe we can do it. I could see it. I am pregnant yet again. See, that is why I have the good regent there. That is the exact reason. Jesus, our troops are so depleted for no reason. And the Seljuks are united again. I think, oh, the Seljuks are weak. He was ousted. And now in charge is somebody that people do not like they liked his father, like, you know, like they liked his, bringer force there, kind of. You got both bloodlines, right? Yeah. A version of Pomorjani. They are now Catholics. That is perfectly fine. I think we're going against retinues. Damn, that's a proud retinue, my man. We have 1,500. And then we take another mercenary company. You know what? I think we're gonna fight him. I'm coming. And I'll be coming for Giarabia. And you might say, no, actually, you know what? Let's just blob a bit aesthetically. And a bit where it makes sense. Now down here, of course, are our holy sites. But this is the land that we can easier defend. And we also would be safeguarding the trade. I think we go for this one. For Azerbaijan there. Let me do this. Oh, no, there you go. Oh. Has never waged Holy War 200 piety. I don't have the piety. Alright, well, fair enough. As you no doubt well know, right? Thanks for the money. We will do this. Today. Here. Oh, he's still sitting in our prison. Oof. Oh, and they rebelled again, and this makes it so easy to go for exactly this land. Hayk has enlisted the help of some of the women from our staff to cheer me up and keep my mind off the pregnancy while I wait for the child to be born. If nothing else, it will be nice to have somebody to talk to when I'm not dealing with my duties as saint. Absolutely. I cover my mouth and try to contain a giggle. Spotting a servant discreetly lighting up a candle, I realize that it's night already. This isn't the first time I spend my entire afternoon gossiping about friends and family with my guests without even realizing it, but I cannot deny that this new habit is really helping me getting through this pregnancy. You know, he's a good husband. All things considered. Indeed a good husband. Now he's also of the right religion. And I learned so much just by listening. Ooh, Gregarious actually does sound like her. You know, she's the first that does not hate other people in her way. Thanks for converting. Appreciate it a great deal. Now he has 7k troops. Man, that's too many. And we have a daughter. Takuhi. You know what? Takuhi was the one that gave us our sainthood, so to speak. That's a fine name. She's tall and strong and has a calm voice. And this time around, a family shall truly be family. There you go. Good betrothal. You shall be taught in the art of warfare, and you shall be taught in the art of whatever I do, which is warfare. No, 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 no. You shall be taught in the art of etiquette. Sure, we're already putting it in there. Now, with these 7k troops, because he's hired so much... Yeah, what he hired there is not what I had in mind, you know? Is he losing any money? No, he's still making a boatload of money, really. How many troops does the opposing side have? More. Alright, you know what we shall do? It's time. Oh, we're not at 200 yet. God damn it. I need it. I need the 200, I swear to God. Let's donate some money. You know what? Brother, we do not love each other, but we need each other. You know this as much as I do. Let's claim Azerbaijan. Let's get it done. We might even be able to do it this episode. Now, we are fairly weak, mind you. I would probably have to go ahead and take up a loan fairly soon. It's all horses every damn time. You know what? We're going to pick up the Bulgarian company here. 6,000 troops. Not sure if we could actually withstand the enemy. But I mean, you gotta try, don't you? Especially since the Seljuks are in a bit of a different power struggle, I would argue. Oh, let's... Is that the Caliph? The Shah Shah? I mean, it was the Shah Shah, but we did not capture him. That is too bad. I could imprison Azad. He is trying to murder me. How dare you, first of all. End this plot immediately, you fool. There you go. Alright, this will be quite difficult because... Oh, 8k all of a sudden, no! Get out of here. But he is also busy with his own war, of course, and that hopefully keeping him so busy that he will not actually be in a position to hurt us. At least I would hope that it goes that way. But we have to see about it. If, you know, we see his troops coming, maybe we have to divert our efforts. Just something else. Don't care about the revolt. Really don't. But we might have to, like, recruit even more troops. We are, you know, losing money. It's not that much, honestly, all things considered. And I just, you know, I was looking at it, like, this part of the screen, and I thought I saw an army, and I was afraid, I will be honest with you. I was terrified. And so on and so on. You know what? She's growing up to be somebody that isn't cruel, that isn't angry. She might be insane, declared herself a saint, and who knows where this, you know, religious insanity... She doesn't respect God, let's be honest here. She is cynical, she does not respect God, but who knows where this is going with all the insanity inside of her. It will only take the leader, though. She never hated other people. She never hated those standing in her way. She never hated those that, you know, were merely onlookers. She only does it because she has to. And my English today, by the way, is absolutely atrocious. It's honestly just the heat. I'm gonna blame it on the heat. Can you convert something, please? Wow, they're not even coming to defend this. See, this is just how busy they are. And we just inherited Artsakh. Right here. Why am I... Oh, yeah. Alright, let's hand that out again. Sure. Hello, Cynic. Absolutely. We're doing very, very well on money because we are getting money permanently back from just sieging things and taking the loot that we find there. Bagra just arrived here, whoever that is. I don't know who you are. Peasant leader. Oh, a peasant leader, I assume right over here. Oh, there they are. Oof. That's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. We could escape. You know what? Yeah, I don't know about this actually. What kind of... No special abilities, neither do you. I mean, they are good leaders, but none of them have actually, you know, any good tactics. They got nothing for me. I think what we gotta do here is I'm gonna go ahead. Which one? Which one, I ask? I think I'm just gonna pick up the Pecheneg company here. They're gonna gather up. They're gonna re-siege this, of course, that's fine. Wasting some troops there on some easy money targets. And we are losing much more money, but we could still take up a loan, do not worry. I think you're gonna be out before I'm in, yeah, indeed. Wonderful. Alright, let's take all of this back. I did not actually fight them there, but now I'm prepared so that we'd never have to fight them. If necessary, I might take up a loan. Not necessary right now, mind you, so I'm not gonna do it if I don't have to. And I don't think they're ever gonna show their ugly faces here again, because we will be over, and we will be done here in a second. A young talented artist from Chirac proposes to paint an iconic portrait of Tegawar Symeon the Devil. You know, you gotta have the glory going if you want to take care of the family. You gotta respect him despite everything he was and everything he wasn't. Azerbaijan is ours. Jesus. We're a successful saint already. Absolutely. No, you know, I'm always gonna pick this because I need these people to get out this country, alright? Hayk has grown considerably under the wonderful leadership of only 23-year-old Saint Hannah. Anna. Why did I name her Hannah there? I don't know. Oh, that is beautiful. No, okay, let's take Azerbaijan. I'm gonna usurp this really quickly. And I'm gonna end this episode on a high note. You know, I'll be honest with you, I did not expect this degree of success here. That is just... I'm very thankful. Oh, he actually converted. A good Kurdish man converted to our faith. I appreciate it a great deal. Very great deal. Alright, let's take a look at here. Tabriz. We could keep it just for the market there, but I think that is okay. You know, we're doing fine monetarily. I don't need to, like, min-max anything here. Definitely don't need to do that. And there you go. So he kept everything that he had, huh? I'm gonna put you in as the Duke of Paitakaran, as they call it. And then in the next episodes, we will be looking maybe at the Byzantine Empire, maybe at the actual holy sites, but we have to push for them sooner rather than later, at least in my humble opinion. And I didn't even have to take a loan for this. You know, for all that she is, for all the madness that she's bringing. Oh my god, is this a turnaround in the bloodline here? What is happening? I was later told that my strange behavior and fear of the moon was caused by the voices in my head. The priest managed to clear my head of voices, and now I have total silence. We are just a normal queen now, a normal saint. Maybe I might have to give away, I might have to renounce sainthood because of what just happened here. I did not imagine in 1,000 years that she would no longer be lunatic. Would she renounce it, or would she just try to live up to it? To be a good queen, to be a good saint to a people, and example of, you know, might and power and also virtue, different from Symeon the Devil? Man, that's an interesting question. I wonder how she would react to that. All of a sudden, she's like, you declared yourself a saint. She's like, was I crazy? Where? Oh, and Alba vassalized Norway. Ah, that's gorgeous. I like it. Alright. Other than that, Alziri is now independent. Ooh, the Sirids got their independence from the Hussein dynasty, meaning that the Husseini dynasty is now even weaker. And so are the Seljuks, of course, as they were just literally, quite literally, embarrassed by us. But Armenia is safe, and that is good. I wish you a good night, and I will see you later, alligator.